When it comes to BTS, Jungkook and Jimin's names are always in the spotlight. Two members who are known to have such close ties of brotherhood often show their sincere side in front of and behind the stage. However, there are times when both choose to keep private stories that are not immediately shared with the public. Interestingly, recently, fans were shocked when Jimin leaked a surprising fact about Jungkook, a fact that has never been told by the golden Maknae himself. This news immediately shocked the virtual world. Armies around the world are curious. What exactly is Jungkook's secret that has never been revealed before? Why did Jimin finally reveal it to the public? Let's go deeper. Jungkook and Jimin's friendship, more than just groupmates. Since debuting together in 2013, Jungkook and Jimin are known to have a very close relationship. Although they have a 2-year age difference, the two often look like complementary brothers and sisters. Jimin is often described as caring, empathetic, and always watching over the welfare of other members. Jungkook is known to be more reserved, independent, and sometimes hides his true feelings. The difference in nature is precisely what makes their relationship even warmer. ARMY often witnessed how Jimin became a vent for Jungkook, while Jungkook often gave strength and silence for Jimin. However, it turns out that there are big things that Jungkook has been hiding from the public, maybe even from some of the other members. Jimin opens his voice in a surprising moment. In a recent interview conducted casually, Jimin accidentally leaked something that left the ARMY speechless. During difficult times, especially when facing huge pressures as a global idol, Jungkook often hides his own pain. Jungkook is the type of person who doesn't talk easily. He always looks strong, when in fact he bears a lot of things alone, said Jimin with teary eyes. This short statement made the atmosphere instantly change. The fans who heard it were both touched and saddened to imagine how Jungkook was trying to display his perfect figure in front of the public, while he kept so much weight behind the scenes. The secret Jungkook hides. From Jimin's story, it is revealed that one of the surprising facts about Jungkook is how he was once at his lowest point, but never really talked about it. Jimin explained that there was a time when Jungkook felt very depressed because of the burden of being the golden Maknae. The nickname, which initially sounded proud, turned out to also carry a great responsibility. Jungkook feels that he must always be perfect, sing with stable vocals, dance without mistakes, maintain an ideal physique to try to show his professional side in front of the camera. However, according to Jimin, there were long nights where Jungkook could only remain in his room, wrestling with his own thoughts. Although mentally and physically exhausted, Jungkook doesn't want to burden others, not even wanting to add to his Hyung's worries. He always said, "I'm fine," even though I knew from his eyes that he was hurt, Jimin continued. ARMY reaction: haru and proud at once. As soon as the story spread, social media was immediately filled with thousands of tweets with the keywords Jungkook and Jimin. Many soldiers expressed their feelings. A fan writes, "I always knew Jungkook was strong, but now I realize he's stronger than we ever imagined. Thanks Jimin for sharing. Now we can appreciate his struggle more." Another fan added, "The ARMY will always be there for you, Jungkook. You don't have to be perfect, just be yourself." Not a few also appreciate Jimin for his courage to open the human side of Jungkook that is rarely seen. Many believe that this moment further shows how deep their friendship ties are. The meaning behind Jimin's story. What Jimin revealed was actually more than just an emotional story. This is a reminder that even a world star like Jungkook is an ordinary human being who has weaknesses, fears, and vulnerabilities. Many K-pop idols often feel they have to hide their fragile sides in order to maintain their image. However, with the recognition of Jimin, the public became more understanding that behind the smile and stunning appearance, there is a big struggle that is not always visible. Jungkook, a symbol of courage. Looking back on Jungkook's journey, this recognition does make sense. From the age of 15, he left his home in Busan to pursue his dream in Seoul. The trainee's hard life, longing for family, and high expectations from society make the path he takes not easy. However, Jungkook did not give up. He actually makes the pressure as a motivation to grow. Now, he is not just an idol, but a globally recognized icon of the world. Jimin's story reinforces one thing, that Jungkook's determination was not because he never felt fragile, but precisely because he was able to stand up again despite frequent falls. Jimin, a sincere friend. On the other hand, Jimin's act of divulging the shocking fact shows his genuine concern. Many fans believe that Jimin didn't mean to make Jungkook look weak, but rather wanted the world to know how much struggle his best friend went through. Sometimes, the person who always looks the strongest is the one who needs the most hugs, Jimin said. This speech immediately stuck in the hearts of many people. ARMY is increasingly convinced that their friendship is not just a gimmick, but a real relationship based on love and care for each other. Messages that can be picked. This story not only touched the ARMY, but also taught a lesson to many. That it's okay to feel fragile. Even a figure as strong as Jungkook can feel tired. Sharing the burden is important. Keeping all the problems to yourself will only make a person even more depressed. True friends will always be there. Like Jimin, who became a voice when Jungkook chose silence. The meaning of friendship in BTS. Jimin's confession also shows how close the relationship between BTS members is. They are not just co-workers, but families that support each other in joy and sorrow. Jimin, with his sensitivity, dared to open Jungkook's story so that the world would know how much struggle the Maknae had gone through. This is the love of a friend who wants Jungkook to get more understanding and support, not just empty praise. Inspirational message from Jungkook. Although full of struggle, Jungkook remains an inspiring figure. He taught the ARMY that perfection does not mean never falling, but the courage to rise every time you fall. Many fans felt that the story of Jungkook's struggle was a mirror of their own lives. Stress, feeling not good enough, and fatigue are things that many people feel. By knowing that Jungkook is also experiencing it, ARMY feels more emotionally connected to him. A fragile side that is rarely shown. During this time, Jungkook was known for his confident image, full of energy, and a little ignorant. However, according to Jimin, there's a fragile side that is rarely seen by the public. He often doesn't feel good enough. Jungkook always wants to give his best, but sometimes he forgets that he has done more than enough, Jimin said. Those words made ARMY realize that behind Jungkook's success, there was a huge inner struggle. He may look perfect in the eyes of the world, but underneath it all, there is a vulnerability that he has been hiding. Pressure as a BTS Maknae. Since the beginning, Jungkook has held the title of Golden Maknae because he is considered to have all the abilities, singing, dancing, rap, to stunning visuals. However, behind the praise, there is a huge burden to bear. Jimin revealed that Jungkook often felt burdened by such high expectations from the public. He is required to always look perfect, without gaps, as if not to make the slightest mistake. Jungkook always looks strong, but I know how much pressure he feels. There are many things that he keeps to himself, just because he doesn't want to worry us, Jimin revealed in a trembling voice. According to Jimin, at a very young age, Jungkook had to learn to adjust to the life of a global superstar. He not only had to face the media spotlight, but also harsh comments from the public that often made his heart hurt. Closing, the secret that makes Jungkook even more loved. In the end, what Jimin leaked actually made Jungkook even more loved. ARMY saw that behind the perfect idol figure, there were ordinary humans who fought hard. Jungkook, who never talked about his pain, is now a true symbol of strength, the strength to endure, even if the world doesn't know what he's going through. With Jimin as a best friend who is always by her side, this story is clear proof that their friendship is more than just a co-worker relationship. It's a story of honesty, caring, and determination that inspires millions of people around the world. And while Jungkook may not have told the story, thanks to Jimin, the world now knows. The Golden Maknae is an extraordinary human being who deserves all the love and support he has received.